Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tashawn here, and I'm back with a super exciting haul. This one is for Super Tarts, and this is Wax Wednesday edition. So this order was placed on November the 11th of 2021. I did receive this order yesterday, February the 4th. 2022. So the turnaround time was pretty long for this one, but it was expected. With any pre-order that you partake in, the TAT is provided. And, of course, if there are any delays, updates, and things like that are usually given from the vendors directly. So this, I was very excited for this one. And the reason why is I believe in the spring, I believe, Brandy had did a video. She did a live in the group, and she had explained that she wasn't going to do Wax Wednesday for 2021. And the reason why is because, it was a lot with Wax Wednesday. It's a long turnaround time, and it's a lot that they have to do. And with the pandemic, it's just Brandy and Brady that are pouring. And if you're not familiar, Brandy had an accident. So, of course, that kind of sidelined her with pouring. And Brady basically took on the mantle and has been holding it down ever since in terms of pouring the wax. So she had made a decision that she wasn't going to do Wax Wednesday. However, she was so gracious and kind and changed her mind and decided to bring Wax Wednesday back, but she made it a little bit different than previously. So what she did was she put up polls, and those polls, she basically said, pick your top favorite from each category. So, and that's what we did. Like we polled, and from that poll, she picked the top 10, and she might have added maybe like one or two extra here and there, I believe. I can't remember, but based off of the poll, she went with the scents that got the most votes. And then, I believe she added maybe like a gimme here and there. So that was how Wax Wednesday came about for 2021. So I went ahead and placed my order. I did not get a lot. And the reason why is because I had already placed like a lot of pre-orders. I, have a lot of wax. So it was just like, don't go crazy, don't go overboard. And I didn't. So I think I did pretty good with my order for wax. For this to be my first Wax Wednesday, I'm very happy with what I picked in terms of what I saw on the scent list being provided or what was being offered. Um, some of these scents, actually, only two, no, three, three blends I am familiar with. The other blends are new to me since I've never smelled them before. I just decided to say take a chance. One was a oopsie. I didn't mean to order that, but hey, those scent notes sound great. I guess I'll keep it type of blend, and I will get to that in a bit. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm super excited. My first Wax Wednesday. Um, we don't know what the future holds. So I'm not sure if Wax Wednesday is going to happen this year for 2020. I feel like Wax Wednesday for 2021 went a lot more smoother and easier than what previous Wax Wednesdays, because of how she changed it a little bit to make it a little bit more manageable. So in my opinion, I think, everybody was, was aware of what was going on. Updates were being provided and things like that. So from what I could see in the group, everybody was just on a thing where they was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get my Wax Wednesday. I'm so excited to try these blends type of thing. Not, well, what's going on? This is taking forever. Anybody hear anything and things like that. So I think Wax Wednesday for 2021 went pretty well, at least from what I could see on my end, on the outside looking in, um, and all. So hopefully we will get a chance to do Wax Wednesday again. If we do, I think I might go a little bit more in, because there were scents that I was like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that. But I decided to keep it, down to a minimum. But by the time, November comes around this year, I could have melted through much of my stash. So we will see. But it would be nice to have it come back around again, but you never know. But If this is the only Wax Wednesday that I was able to participate in, I'm very more than happy with that. So let's move on, shall we? So we do have a sample here. Of course, Brandy always includes an invoice in your order so you can cross-check or cross-reference what you have on your invoice versus what you received. My my sample is Charlie Tango. I've never had this blend before. This is raindrops, sea salt, watermelon, and sandalwood. And I believe this is part of the, I feel like I want to say, is it fresh? I think it's part of the fresh. Ooh. This is beautiful. Like you get a little bit of that candy sweetness from the watermelon, but you also get like that freshness of the raindrops, the sea salt, and just this overall beautiful note from the sandalwood. Oh, wow. This is nice. Okay, so I'm going to need more of this one. um, so I need to check and see when this one is going to come back around in a pre-order because I need more of this. So that smells amazing. We have, tried to stack these. I knew something was going to fall. And that doesn't want to cooperate, but it's okay. So this one is Daredevil, and this one is from the fruity category. And this is strawberry, peach, and mango. So I took a chance on this one. You guys already know I have a love-hate relationship with peach. Sometimes it smells good and sometimes not so much. You all know what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. This is delicious. It's juicy, fruity. Mmm. That mango really is complementing the peach. And then you have like that strawberry. Oh, and I always almost feel like I get like the leaves that are on the strawberry or the stem. Oh, that smells really, really good. Mmm. So that's that. And these are the half bam bags. Um, and they were $8.25 for the half bam bags. So I like the half bam bags because you get a little bit more than a clamshell, and you kind of get to experience the blend a little bit longer than you would if you had a clamshell. So that's this one. We have Luna, and Luna is from the Floral, and this is lemon curd, French vanilla, midnight lavender. Mmm. You definitely get the lemon curd, but then you also get that lavender. Oh, wow, this is so beautiful. To me, I usually melt lavender blends at night, but this is a lavender blend that I would melt in the daytime. It has just a touch of sweetness. But it's like a beautiful lemon floral. Oh, that's so good. I should have got this in a bam bag. Okay, so I see now. I'm gonna have to write down my faves so far on cold. Once I melt these, then I'll know for sure. But I'm I already feel like I'm going to like this one on. You know, some scents you're like, yeah, I know it's gonna give me the same thing, if not more, on warm when you put it in the warmer. So I feel like so far these two are giving me that. So I definitely will be on the lookout for when Luna and Daredevil comes back around. Now I have to go and check to see what the last pre-orders were, to see where we are at within the list. So this one is White Walkers, and this one was from the mint category. So this is spearmint, peppermint, fresh mint, and vanilla bean. I really wanted to get a few more from the mint, but like I said, I was trying to stay on track with what I was getting. Oh, so minty. So you get that fresh mint, like that mint leaf, like that fresh mint that you would put like in like your tea, if you were making like a hot cup of tea and you were using fresh tea leaves, or if you were making you a mojito. Then I get that spearmint. I get like some sweetness. And the peppermint is so nice. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. It's a little bit creamy to me from the vanilla bean. Oh, this is really beautiful. So, this would be one that I would definitely get more of as well. I will know for sure. I know some people don't like spearmint, but I like spearmint. I feel like, to me, when I smell blends that have spearmint in them, the spearmint has like a sweetness to it. That's just what I smell, and I kind of like that. So that's that one. Then we have from the citrus category, Blown Up, and this is a Jaws blend. So Jaws is sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, and pear, and then you have lemon custard. And I already have Blown Up. I got that in the Jaws sampler a few months back. Wow. It's fresh and citrus from that lemon curd. I definitely can get that Jaws blend. Like, Jaws is just a beautiful blend overall. It goes well with a lot of things. It's a little salty. It's aquatic. It's a very fresh. Just think of being at the beach and the breeze is blowing. And then you have some lemon custard that you're eating as you're walking along the beach with your flip-flops on. You know, you might have like your dog with you. You know, letting your dog get in some exercise. So you're taking a little stroll along the beach. This is really, oh, I didn't show you guys what this looked like. I'm so sorry. So, Blown Up. Beautiful yellow. With a little bit of either red or pink. My lighting in here is, it's giving me a little bit of, like, reddish pink is coming off with the lighting in here. So that's that. And all of these short bags are bam bags or half bam bags. The ones in the back are bam bags. Then we have my favorite, ARG. And this one is from the Parlay Sampler. So Brandy, a few months back, did a Parlay Sampler, and she has brought back a lot of the blends from the Parlay Sampler into the mix, which is great because I did enjoy that sampler. I do have several other blends. So this one is Black Sea, Avocado, Sea Salt, and Nectarine. It's a little bit cologne-y from the Black Sea, but you pick up on that saltiness from the sea salt. Not too salty. A little bit green from the avocado. And then you get nectarine. So this is from the fresh category. Oh, this is so good. Wow. That Black Sea is really a nice oil. Like I said, it's a little bit cologne-y, just a little bit. Mmm. And that's what that looks like. Then we have Forks. So Forks is from the earthy category. And this one is Fresh Air, Oak, Citrus, and Golden Amber. Ooh. You definitely get the earthy notes of the oak. Oh, wow. This is pretty. I can't remember. I feel like at one point, Brandy had said that Forks was, I don't know if it was being discontinued or not. But I remember she didn't have enough oil. So she was pouring samples, so people got samples of Forks. Maybe it was that she didn't have enough oil, and so she was waiting for the oil. I know Brandy and Brady have been affected really big by the with getting supplies and stuff like that. Oils, suppliers not carrying the oils that they previously used for certain blends, where they were just out of stock. That might have been it. It might have been that for the particular pre-order, they didn't have they didn't get their shipment in, and so they poured what oils they had left, but they only were able to make samples. Oh, this is beautiful. It's fresh. It's a little earthy, warm from that golden amber. Oh, this is if this was like a body wash, oh, I'm so totally there for that. So that one is another one that I'm gonna eat more of that. um then we have Emmet, and this one is also another earthy, under falls under the earthy category. So this one is Woodsy Pine and Strawberry Juice, and this is, like I said, this is another one that I've never tried before, but I have heard really good things. So, ooh. So for me, the pine is the strongest, but I do get the strawberry. I get like the seeds from the strawberry, the green stem from the strawberry, that sweetness, nice ripe strawberry, and pine. Oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing. I like pine. If you don't like pine, you might not like this one because the pine is a little bit stronger on this, but I love that. Um, or as some people say, a little astringent. um, it's just like a really good, strong tree note. Just think of like not like pine saw you're cleaning your toilet, but just think of like a really good, strong scented pine tree. Oh wow, this is really really nice. I can't wait to melt this. Like I said, I enjoy strong pine blends. I like tree notes, fir, balsam. But you get that, like you get the pine the strongest, but then you also get that strawberry. So it's not like, oh, this is just strictly just pine. Like you actually get that strawberry in this blend, and I like it. I really do. It's so funny how when I first got into the wax community, I was strictly a bakery girl. But boy, let me tell you, I have really broadened my horizons, and I have evolved in what I like to melt, which I do enjoy. Don't get me wrong, I still love bakery, but these fresh, earthy tree blends, fruity, they're my jam too. So this one is Yippee Ki and we all know where that reference is from. I love it. Another pine. So this one is ice sugar cookies and pine needles. Ooh. Now see, the pine on this one is different than the pine on Emmet. But it's still a nice pine note. I feel like the pine in Yippee Ki is a little bit more toned down. So if you want to try a pine blend, and you've never tried it before, I recommend trying Yippee Ki because the pine in this one, to me, to my nose, isn't as strong as it is in Emmet. And that could be because of that sugar cookie note, the iced sugar cookie note. It's a really nice pine bakery. Like you have the pine, but that sugar cookie, that bakery is really smoothing out the pine note. Oh, that's so good. And that's that. I cannot wait to melt all of these. Like, um, I switched up my strategy of how I am melting. So I started pulling things that is older wax that I really wasn't showing any love to, and I have been focusing on melting that. So I've been taking like this week I melted a particular vendor. Next week, I'll switch out and melt a different vendor, and that's what I'm going to do until I can kind of get rid of. I still have some wax from 2020, the end of 2020. So, because I didn't come into the wax world until October of 2020. So, I do still have some things from 2020 that I need to like melt through sooner rather than later. Um, and then, working down my stash, overall with what melting and things like that. So I'm really gonna be, there are gonna be times where I just, take a vendor, and for that week I'm gonna be melting that vendor. So I can't wait until I be like, this week is gonna be Super Tarts week, and just melt like, all Super Tarts in the morning and the evening to try to really melt through my stash. I have a lot of Super Tarts. Like my Super Tarts collection grew pretty quickly once I started ordering. But I like the things that I've purchased, and it performs well for me. So I had one scent that didn't perform well for me, and I was like, what happened? But I discovered that I needed to change it and melt it in a different space in my house. So the one area that I melted it in, I got nothing. And then when I said, well, let me try it in a different room, it was phenomenal. So I know for that particular scent, I can't melt that in a bigger space. But it was beautiful, delicious in a smaller space. And that's where I got the performance. So overall, I have had really good performance from Super Tarts outside of that one blend. So I do have quite a bit in my collection. So this is my oopsie. My oopsie is Bloody Face. And when I placed my order, I was like, what? What? Huh? Where did you? That is not what I wanted to order. So, I had posted in the group that I had posted, I placed my order, and I was like, oh, I made a mistake and ordered two of these, and that was error. And Brandy had responded on my post in the group. She said, well, listen, I can cancel this order for you, and you just go back in and order again. It's not a problem. Just let me know what you want to do. And I said, oh, no, it's fine. I had took a look at the scent notes, and I said, oh, these scent notes are right up my alley, so I'll keep it. So I went in and placed a separate order for the blend that I was originally trying to get instead. So, of course, Brandy did refund the overage and shipping, which was great. So, even though I had to pay like a separate shipping amount when I placed the second order, the overage for shipping overall was refunded to me, which was great and appreciated. So, thank you so much for that, Brandy and Brady. But yeah, so let's go over the scent notes for this one. So, this is Bloody Face. And this one is Blood Orange Rain and Pink Sugar. So I was like, oh, I love those notes. So let's see. I'm saying all that and then be like, oh gosh, I don't like this. We will see. And I love it. Wow. So the pink sugar hits me in the face first. Then I get the blood orange. It's like sweet, a little tart. And then I get the rain. Oh, wow. And this is citrus, in the citrus category. Wow. It's like bright, fresh. That is really nice. It's like slightly feminine from the pink sugar. This is giving me shower gel in the most wonderful way. Like, this would wake you up for sure. You get in the shower and you use this, you're like, okay, I'm ready to take on the day. you know. Wow. This is beautiful. I am so happy that this was a whoopsie. Whoopsie oopsie. Because I love this. And like I said, this would be phenomenal in a shower gel. And oh my god, I can't think of her name. She used to do the body like fragrances and stuff like that, but she stopped doing that. It's so sad because that would have been a nice request to be like, hey, can you make this in a shower gel? That is just beautiful. So I'm very excited to have that. I will enjoy it as in wax form. But if it was to ever at any point in time become a body care item, I'm on it. And then we have my favorite. Y'all, some of y'all already know my love for Mother of Dragons. So I had got was it a mystery box? Or was it, I placed an order and just got a sample. And I got this in a sample and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I had missed the pre-order and when I did my video, and I think I posted in the group about, how the scent was so good and I was so bummed that I missed it or whatnot. When I placed my next order, like my next few orders that I had placed, I had samples of Mother of Dragons. So I wound up with like 6 samples of Mother of Dragons, which I thought was great. Like, I was truly thankful because it was a way to be able to melt it, have a few melts of it in my stash until, to hold me over. And then Brandy had did an order. It was I think mystery boxes. So when I got my mystery box, I actually got a half band bag of Mother of Dragons in my mystery box. So I was even more excited. But I've been kind of hoarding Mother of Dragons, just melting, one off here, and things like that. And when I saw this on Wax Wednesday, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited I can get the opportunity to get this blend again. And so I ordered two. Um, Now, because Wax Wednesday takes long for you to get it with the turnaround time, I completely forgot that I ordered 2 bags of this. Currently, there is a citrus and floral pre-order going on right now. It ends Sunday, I believe. It opened up yesterday, which was Friday. And Mother of Dragons is on there. So we are at the alphabet where it's Mother of Dragons, and it's the citrus and floral. And I ordered 2 more of these band bags, and I'm going to tell you why. This is Satsuma and pineapple. When I tell you this blend is just citrus juiciness. It's literally like I just poured me a tall, cold glass of Satsuma and pineapple juice. I can smell this all day. It's so good. It's sweet. It's a little tart. Very, very strong. Very strong. But it's so good. It's so delicious. Like, my mouth is watering. That's how good this blend is. So I had to get 2 bags, and I had to get 2 more bags just because. And that's what that looks like. When I tell you it's so juicy, just think you are on vacation and the waiter comes and bring you a nice big tall glass of pineapple and Satsuma juice on ice, and you got your little umbrella straw, and you're laying down on like a little hammock or something like that, or a little beach chair. You got your big floppy hat. This is so good. As long as these oils are available, I will definitely always have this in my collection at all times. It is so good. I'm set for now because I ordered 2 additional bags yesterday when I placed my order. So I'm going to be good for the rest of the year on Mother of Dragons. But when I tell you, every time this comes back around on the pre-order, best believe I am going to get my fill of it because it's so good. If you like fruity, like strong fruity, juicy fruity, this one is for you. I always say when it comes to wax, try it. It doesn't hurt to try a blend. A lot of blends that I have in my collection is because I said, let me try it. Some people may say, I don't like that. I don't like those type of scents. And that's okay. But I'm willing to try a scent once. And a lot of the blends I do enjoy. There are very few that I was like, not so much. They're okay, but they're not for me. They may be wonderful for someone else, and vice versa. What I like, you may not, like at all, and that's okay. But I always say, if you want to try something, try it. And like the clamshells and the half band bags are a perfect way to try a scent. Just to get, a feel for it so that when it comes back around again. The only downside is because Brandy goes in the order of the alphabet, if you don't place your order at that time of that pre-order, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see that blend come back around until the next year because she's going in the order of the alphabet. And so once this pre-order closes, you won't be able to get Bloody Face, Mother of Dragons, Blown Up, any of the other citrus and floral blends. You won't be able to get. So, like for instance, I believe I think Luna is on this floral. If Luna is on there because I saw it and I was like, oh, I got Luna. So yeah, Luna is on the list. I probably should have ordered that. The pre-order is still open. I may go in there and order a band bag. I don't know. I have to see. But you know, getting a clamshell or a half bam, like I said, is a perfect way to try something before committing to a full bam. I like to take risk. So I just sometimes go for it and just be like, well, if I don't like it, I can just share with friends and family. But for the most part, the things that I have taken a chance on, I really do thoroughly enjoy. So far as that strategy is working for me. It may not work for you. Everyone is different when it comes to what their preferences are and what they prefer, what they like, what they don't like. But for me, this system works for me. That's why I have so much wax, because there is very few blends that I'm like, no, I don't like that. I like pretty much everything. Like I'm real easy breezy. And so if I try something and I'm like, yeah, I really wasn't feeling it, like I know not to get it again. But if I purchase it, I'll try it and, see what it's hitting for. And if it's not what if it doesn't fit my vibe, then I just, pretty much, I don't do like destashes or anything like that. I give stuff away, like I said, to friends and family. So that's what I do, and that's what works for me. And, you know, that that's what I do. I feel like I have not had any experiences where I'm like, oh, this was horrible. Not yet. Knock on wood. Not to say that it won't happen, but I've come across a few blends. I'm like, nope, this isn't for me. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this particular scent oil, or it's something in this that's not really giving me what I'm looking for. But for the most part, I enjoy what I do have in my collection. So I say all that to say, if you're unsure, give it a try. You never know what you might find that you might love and you might want to get in bigger quantity. But I will link all the information in the down bar below for Super Tarts. So I do recommend joining the Facebook group, because that's where you find out about any updates, what's coming for the future, any changes in things. Like Brandy is currently working on changing her names for her scent blends because of copyright. So she has been changing the names. And I had the group, people in the group yesterday. I was looking for a particular scent and it's no longer that name anymore. And I was like, oh my God, it's not here. Where did it go? And then I went back and I was like, oh yeah, it changed names. So that's something that we're all going to have to get used to with the new names, trying to figure out what the old name was and what the new name is. But Brandy is working on putting a document out there so that we can have a reference to refer to, which is great, because I did reach out and ask her that, and she responded back to me pretty quickly. So, and she said, I need that too. So she's like, I'm the same way. I need a list to be able to refer, so I know what the old name was and what the new name is and things like that. So, but that's it. Hopefully you guys can pick up a couple of things just from seeing what I talked about in this, some of the scents. Like I said, some of the citrus and floral scents that I picked up from Wax Wednesday, they are on the pre-order for this weekend. So check it out. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.